Hey, it's Rollie from Kamui, and I am your average pool player. This is a video series where I take shots that professionals do on the first try in major tournaments, and I see how many tries it takes me to complete them, and also what I learn along the way, and I try to reason out what I'm doing wrong.
What Michael Jordan is to basketball, Efren Reyes is to pool. Simply put, Efren is the greatest, and this shot is without question the most famous shot in pool history. Tied at 12 and a race to 13 in the finals of the '95 Sands Regency Open, Efren laid down a nearly perfect defensive shot, intending to force his opponent Earl Strickland to come to the table with absolutely no chance at making the orange 5-ball. This would enable Efren to easily win the tournament on his next turn, except his defensive shot accidentally knocked in the 8, forcing Efren himself to take the very shot he wanted to force his opponent to take. It was a worst-case scenario for Efren. He can't go to the left rail because the 8 is in the way. He can't go one rail to the right because the 6-ball is blocking him, and if he tries to go to the bottom rail, he gives up an easy shot to Earl and loses the tournament. There isn't a player alive who can accurately aim the orange 5-ball from there. But instead of complaining about it, Efren stepped up to the table and rocketed the now famous Z shot into pool history. The crowd goes wild, Efren wins the tournament, and even famously erratic Earl Strickland gives an ovation. Here it is one more time. Oh, it's just so good. Let's give it a whirl. So right off the bat, I can't get to the orange 5 just by hitting the center of the cue ball. I'm blocked by the green 6, and even if I miss it by the thinnest of margins, the best I can hope for is about here. Luckily, I've learned a thing or two from previous videos, and I know I can widen the angle after the rail with left spin on the cue ball. We need a lot more left spin, so we'll try it again by hitting further to the left edge of the cue ball. Well, that's too much, but the correct shot should be somewhere in between those two extremes, right? Well, sadly, no, because there's more to this shot than just spin, but I didn't know that at the time, so I tried the same speed and angle with different spin. Okay, hit the 8-ball. Okay, hit the 8-ball again. And why not make it 3? Oh, and a scratch, okay. That 8-ball is a really big target coming from the angle I'm attempting, so let's check the tape again. Efren is definitely hitting it with a lot of left spin, but he's also putting some speed on the cue ball, and it turns out that's very important. As I learned from the Jason Shaw triple bank episode, speed affects the angle of the rebounding ball. If I hit it hard into the rail, the angle is narrower, but I can change that angle with more spin. By adjusting the speed of the shot and the spin, I'm able to aim lower on the right rail and make the 8-ball less of a problem ball. On my 6th attempt, I officially make contact with the correct ball. Remember, that means I've lost the entire tournament 6 times in a row, but I'm making progress and you can't put a price on learning. Unless you're the college I went to, then the price is $30,000 in student loans. Anyway, I catch a piece of the 8-ball on attempts 7 and 8, but I'm starting to dial in the speed, spin, and angle I need to be hitting, and attempts 9, 10, and 11 are all light years closer to pulling this shot off. I'm not really hitting them hard enough though, and I'm afraid I might do all this work only to have the 5-ball not have enough steam to get into the hole once I hit it. On 12 and 13, I hit a little harder and used some more spin to compensate for the thinner angle, and I've overcompensated on the spin and rail position. That's another problem with this shot. There are at least 3 variables: spin, speed, and where you hit the rail, and I've got to get all 3 of them correct if I'm ever going to make it. On 14 and 15, I take some of the spin and speed away, and I'm missing the other way. On 16 and 17, I try hitting higher on the rail, and I'm tagging the 8-ball again. Okay, that makes 17 tournament losses in a row. But just when I was starting to get demoralized, this happened. Oh my god, that was so close. It barely misses the 8-ball, and my fear of not hitting it hard enough came true, but I don't care because I'm onto something. Shot 19. A little too soft, but I have a sense of the spin and the spot on the rail that I want to hit. Shot 20. So close. Shot 21. Come on, baby. Get in there. Got it! Got it! Yes! Holy smoke, that was a slog. I knew that was going to be a tough one, but it really makes me appreciate just how clutch of a shooter Efren Reyes is. Not only did he do it on his first try better than my 21st try, but he also had to do it for the money, in the finals, with a room full of people watching him. He completely deserves that applause, and you can even see Earl really giving it up big for him. What a moment in pool history. If you can think of a better shot, please let me know in the comments. That's it. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks to Society Billiards for letting me film in their wonderful pool hall. If you have any comments or critiques or criticisms, or you want me to try a shot, go ahead and leave them below, and like and subscribe or whatever. I'm not your parents. Okay, bye-bye.